I just posted a video on YouTube last night. It's been a while, and I immediately wanted to take it down. I wanted to delete it, burn it, get rid of it, make sure no one sees it as soon as it went public, because my judgments were that I looked horrible. I didn't have anything valuable that I was giving. It was not valuable enough. I had thoughts like, I'm washed up, I'm old, I've been doing the same thing for so long, it's time to freshen up my content or just get off the platform altogether and start something new. And I'm getting very micro transparent with you because this is real and it happens to successful leaders who have been doing this a very long time. And I want to make sure you know that if these thoughts come up in you, there is a way out, and I'm going to share that with you in a moment. And they are normal, and I'll explain why they're normal so that you can confidently share your content, okay? Confidently share your voice. And by the way, I have a program coming up for 6 weeks live. We're going to come together twice a week in person, and it's called Confident Visibility School, and it's all about this. So if you need help with this, go to the link below or wherever I have it here, thediamondprocess.com/school. But I want to give you a nugget right now. And by the way, it's The Diamond Process. There's a the in there because a lot of people can't find things, and then I get emails. Thediamondprocess.com/school. So if you want to clear your visibility blocks and share your beautiful message, I've made this for you, okay? But I'm making this video for you too because I put this video up on YouTube and immediately wanted to pull it down. I was just walking in nature. I had no makeup on. My hair was everywhere. It was raining outside. I had just eaten lunch, like sitting on a cliff over the mountain. I was super in myself and feeling great. And I wanted to share a particular message. So once I posted it, my fear response kicked in. So I went from present, conscious, generous, sharing this video with my audience, to insecure, what I call a follower of fear. Suddenly I'm shifting instead of a leader of love, being generous, I'm now all about me, follower of fear, am I good enough? Because my amygdala basically got triggered. Like the very basic science here is that I went from rational thinking, presence, consciousness to the animal brain, what some call the reptilian brain, because my safety got triggered. My safety got triggered. So what do I mean by this? As soon as I went to post the video, my mind kicked in, and suddenly the vulnerability of people seeing it then kicked in those old thoughts of my mask used to be perfectionism, the pressure to be the best, to be the smartest, the wisest, to give the most value, to make sure every second that I'm sharing something is like gold, it's a nugget, it's the most valuable, the level of excellence is beyond the barometer. That has been my security my whole life. And so in putting mediocre or ordinary content out there, sometimes I'm challenging the false identity that I've created so that I can be free. But see, many of us are not going to post any content ever, and we will stay hidden and hiding behind our visibility blocks because we're not willing to challenge the mask. We're not willing to really go deep and clear the block beneath it. So for me, the block was, I am in danger if I put something out there and I lose subscribers, or people feel like they judge me as not pretty, not smart, not valuable anymore, or not good enough, or whatever the case may be. And I want you to feel into what that is like to believe those thoughts. I'm not good enough, I'm not pretty enough, not smart enough, I'm not as valuable as I once was because I'm getting older, which is actually the opposite is true. We get more valuable as we age because we have more wisdom, more experience. And it's a very painful thing on the nervous system to not question those beliefs and pull the video down and basically crawl back into the shell and keep hiding. The way out of that has nothing to do with the audience. It has nothing to do with whether you like me or not. It has nothing to do with whatever you think about my content or the way I look or the way I speak, etc. Every single person who's watching your videos is going to have a different perception of you. As Wayne Dyer once said, I have 7 billion, actually now it's 8 billion reputations. Why? Because there are 8 billion people, different judgments, perspectives, depending on their filter. If we make it about the audience, the likes, the metrics, the vanity metrics, we're effed. Literally, we are never going to be successful in our businesses. We're never going to have the freedom to travel the world, live wherever you want, have control of your calendar and your schedule, because visibility is the foundation of success in business. It's like if people don't know you, they can't buy from you. If they don't see you, they can't buy from you. So it has nothing to do with the audience. And that's the confusion here, because it's like, well, this is what the mind will do. It'll go, if I don't give my audience the highest value, which is true, we need to give great value. That's important. But what's not true is this ultimatum. If I don't always give the most perfect, excellent value to my audience, then I'm going to go broke, or my business is going to fail, or it's not going to work. That's the threat that the ego plays to keep us in the mask that gave us an identity that was safe and we were accepted as little kids, okay? We're not little kids anymore. And the energy in which we are emitting and embodying is actually what creates the prosperity. If I give the best content in the world, but my energy is, please like me, please, please like me, please. What do you think you're gonna do? Are you gonna buy my products? Hell no, you don't wanna learn from someone like that. You might take the content and be like, or you might just vomit, and like it's being in that energy hurts because it's so leechy, codependent, soul sucking. It's like energy sucking. But what people are paying for, why people sign up for your programs and services, is your perspective and your energy. They can feel, and they don't understand why. Other people may be sharing the same thing, but they feel sovereignty. They feel an energy, they feel a level of freedom in you that they want. I can't even tell you, my clients, students, they always tell me, I want what you have. I want to be able to live wherever I want, have total control of my schedule, just live by my own authentic voice, make a living being myself, doing what I love. Your people want to buy stuff from you because of what you are living and embodying, not what you're saying. What you're saying and the perfection in which you're saying it and how you look is not the cake. The cake is the value you're giving and the frequency you're emitting as you deliver that value, okay? So there's so much more I want to say here. I want to walk you through very powerful practices and how to clear your visibility blocks immediately. It's what I did last night. It's what allowed my amygdala not to take over, not to have me delete the video, because the fear was so real. It was so convincing. It was like, oh, no, that's true. That was like, I haven't been on YouTube for a while, so I need to make sure my first video is like really, really good. It was so convincing. And so there's a way to, it's too long to do here. We're not going to get into it here. Join Confident Visibility School if you want to actually have 6 weeks to clear these patterns and rebalance your nervous system and come into radical confidence in your authentic voice so you can share your gifts in your beautiful voice, your message. But what I will say is just know that the distinction I shared in this video is important. That what allowed me to not let my amygdala take over was that I shifted the perspective from, oh my God, I need my audience to see me a certain way, to turning off technology, putting the energy inside of myself in a very particular way that I teach and share, and get myself back into a balanced nervous system, back into a conscious mind, back into sovereignty and the value that I am. And from here, there's no limit to confidence. confidence is almost redundant because it's your innate nature is already so whole, so powerful, so confident. So I hope this helps you in some way to know that number one, we all go through this. It's just having the tools to balance your nervous system when it gets hijacked by fear and false beliefs and old masks and old patterning that will never get you to where you want to go, okay? It's also being very kind to yourself and having the awareness that we all go through this. It doesn't mean you shouldn't be sharing. It doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It doesn't mean that everyone else is so freaking confident and never questions their content or themselves, and realize we all go through it, okay? Every one of us goes through it on some level. It's part of the human experience. So I would love to help you with this. If this is something you need support with, do not miss this opportunity. I am giving Confident Visibility School live in real time. It's not a pre-recorded thing. That's what it will be. And you will have access to that for lifetime access when you join live. But this is live now. I'm only doing this once live because I realized there was a gap in my audience, to be really transparent with you. I help people to create their online courses, but what I was finding is they would make their online courses, but then they're too afraid to share it. And I'm like, oh my God. Okay, so I realized there was a gap that I needed to fill. So I made this beautiful, powerful, very engaging, interactive, experiential program, joyful, liberating program to help them get really confident so they can share their voices like it's nothing. So if this is something you want, go to the Diamond Process. It's called Confident Visibility School, but go to thediamondprocess.com/school so you can clear your visibility blocks. Wipe them out, clear them out, release and free your soul's expression once and for all, so that what you are here to give this beautiful world is unleashed from within you effortlessly. It just flies out of you. It is so natural once you know how to clear what's standing in the way, okay? And I love you all so much. If you got something from this video, you can give it a thumbs up, ding. You can hit the subscribe button if you haven't already joined this amazing soul family. And thank you so much for being on this journey with me and being a safe place where I can share the real crap that goes on in my head and the real stuff that we all face. And my prayer is that in sharing it with you, it helps to free you and helps to free your voice, because that's what I'm on this planet to do. As a confidence and visibility coach, particularly for empaths, coaches, healers, counselors, creatives, I'm here to make sure that your voice is set free, because I believe you have the gold and the solutions that are required to lift the vibration of our beautiful planet. And here's to us having a lot of fun as we share what we're here to share. So you can come and join the community, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and so much good stuff. I love you all. I will see you in the next video. Until soon. Mwah.